Hello, bonjour, namaste, ni hao, and ohio, everybody. What is going on? It is Galeriot here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel once again for another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. And today, well, today was actually going to be something entirely different. Today, I was actually going to go over the best teams in war games. Somebody actually recommended that video idea to me a couple of days ago, saying like, oh, I should go over the best teams that players should work towards, stall teams, magic teams, physical teams. I was going to go over all of that jazz. But then Danmachi Memoria Freese basically told me, no, that's not what you're doing today, buddy. They dropped this teaser image about 8 hours ago, so yes, I am late to the party. I apologize about that, but I was asleep for one, and then I had classes in the morning, so I had no idea this was even out until I actually checked my Discord servers about half an hour ago and saw that this image had dropped earlier today. So we're going to be going over all the plausible options that this teaser image could entail, and also on top of that, this is going to be revealed in tomorrow's live stream. They mentioned over here, if we can translate the tweet right here, we will introduce you on the live broadcast tomorrow. So I'm gonna be very excited to see what this could be. Now, this could either just be a collaboration like we always would expect, or it could be something really basic. You know, it could just be an image of a character we don't know about yet or something like that. I don't know. We're gonna be dissecting all of that today, so hopefully you guys go on to enjoy this video. Please be sure to leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel for more Danmachi and Danmachi Memoria Freese content, and leave a comment down below letting me know, what do you guys think about this image? What do you guys think this entails? I have no idea, to be quite honest. I'm just gonna say it right here. I have absolutely zero idea. I can see that there is a little bit of a sword on the top left. I don't know if you guys can see it. There does seem to be a blade over here. And of course, we have these bracers basically, right? I don't know if it's it looks like it's the leg bracers, right? And then we have these flowers. I have no idea what any of this means. Now, of course, when it comes to Danmemo, this is the prime time for them to do a collaboration. Hence why we were a bit confused, I should say, as to why we didn't have any sort of a notice for a collaboration in the roadmap. That being said, I actually looked back at last year's roadmap, and it also didn't have any mention of a collaboration, even though they did the Data Life collaboration as well as the Executioner and Her Way of Life collaboration. So this is going to come out of nowhere for sure tomorrow, and it's going to be very interesting to see what it is. Now, there are a couple of theories I have as to what this could mean, and we'll go over them in just a second, but I wanted to go over to the live stream for just a moment. And usually they can, you know, leak a little bit of information through either the description or the tags. So what I'm going to do first and foremost is we're going to look at the description. The 215th edition of Orario Radio Z starts live at 9 p.m. JST on Tuesday, 28th February. It'll be a remote transmission, so that's fine. I was actually surprised that we actually got this. When I saw this in the morning, right, I was a bit surprised because the fact that it's a remote transmission usually means that it would be not that much information, but I mean, considering we got this is a little bit weird. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit weird. What is Danmachi? Okay, so this is the description of the broadcasting. So no information there. Now I want to check the tags. I want to check the tags and see what it could be, because sometimes, you know, in order to how YouTube works, right, is basically you find the tags of you add tags to a certain video so that the searchability of that video is improved. So for example, in this video I'll probably add Sword Art Online or Bofuri or, you know, some random set of anime basically to this video in terms of the tags, so that, you know, people searching for that can also come to this video and stuff like that. Now, usually they don't really add anything to the tags, but let's see, maybe they might. So the voice actors are here: Hestia, Eyes, Tione, Lafia. No, nothing here as well. Damn it, I was really hoping we could get some leaks through this. So it seems like they've covered all their bases, and it does seem like it's going to be completely unknown as to what this could be. Now, what I also decided to do was I decided to reverse image search on Google just to see if there was maybe something that could be seen that was similar-ish, right, in terms of a visual match. Because sometimes, you know, whenever it's like, oh, the bracers from this character, we can immediately link to this character. So I wanted to actually have a look and see maybe if there was certain things that we could have a look at. A majority of it came from League of Legends, which, I mean, if it is actually League of Legends collaborating with Danmachi Memoria Freese, I don't know what is life anymore, to be quite honest. I would be very, very confused, in all honesty. I would be supremely confused. There is Ruby here. This was from Yasha Hime, the sequel to Inuyasha, of course, right? So that is also possible, but I don't think that it's any of these things, in all honesty. I don't think it's League of Legends. I would be shocked if it is League of Legends, honestly. If it is League of Legends, I will eat a lemon when we do the should you summon. Whenever we have the should you summon, or whenever we do the update night, I will go out of my way, buy a lemon, and then bite into it live on video if it is League of Legends. Okay, if it is anything to do with League of Legends or Riot Games, Valorant, you name it, whatever, if it's anything to do with Riot Games, I will eat a lemon live on video. All right, so I'm gonna set that bet up, but I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. And of course they're pointing out some other things like Overwatch and all the purplish stuff, so I'm not really gonna say that it's any of these things because we can't really judge it on that. Now the thing is, right, I first thought it was Yuki, in all honesty. I generally thought it was Yuki from SAO because it made sense. You know, we've been saying that SAO is very likely to, you know, get a collaboration with Danmachi. You know, we talked about the whole 10th anniversary project and how they're doing the whole congratulations messages from all the authors that Omori has worked with in Danmemo. And SAO was the only odd one out because we haven't had a collaboration with SAO. So there is a chance it could still be Yuki, but the thing is, right, if you look at the bracers and look at the leggings, it doesn't seem like it is going to be Yuki. There is also a possibility it could be somebody else entirely in the SAO series that I'm forgetting, but my first thought process was Yuki because of the dark coloring, and of course, you know, if you look at the color, it's that purplish pink color, right, the dark purple. So I thought it might have been that. Now, since I couldn't figure out if that was the case or not, because of course the leggings don't match, the bracers don't match, none of it matches, I thought of another one, which was Bofuri. Now Bofuri is one of my favorite shows, in all honesty. I really like this show, in all honesty. But even then, again, I don't know if I can really match up the bracers. It doesn't look similar whatsoever. So again, this is another situation of where I'm like, it's possible it's Bofuri, but I don't see it being Bofuri. The bracers, the leggings, none of them match necessarily. So it's would be amazing if it is Bofuri, because I would love it. I would honestly love it to all hell and back if it is Bofuri, but it doesn't seem to be the case that it is Bofuri. Now, another thing that we could also do, right, is I want to check AniList, right? I want to check AniList because there is a very good chance that whatever collaboration we do end up getting, it may be from the 2023 spring season, right? It could be from the 2023 spring season. So if we have a look at all the options we have, and trust me, we have some good options here. We have, for example, Demon Slayer. We have AOT's Final Season Part 3, which if you're actually getting another AOT collab, it would be very impressive. But the thing is, right, I don't think it's going to be the case. Actually, let me see if we can go back to the main thing. 1 second. Let me do this. Yeah. All right, there we go. So that we can actually see the image. I don't think it's AOT because the color palette and everything doesn't seem like AOT whatsoever. So I don't think it's AOT. Demon Slayer is a small chance. If it is actually Demon Slayer, my channel is gonna blow up because it's Demon Slayer, but I don't think it's gonna be Demon Slayer. I don't think we have the facilities for that. I don't think Danmachi is that popular, unfortunately. We ain't getting Demon Slayer. We would have to pay a lot of money for the licensing. There's no way. The Hell's Paradise, Dr. Stone, no. Tonikawa, no. Konosuba is possible, but I can't think of a character that matches again with this character. So I don't see this being a thing. Mashal as well, no. Ancient Magistrate, no. It's just weird. Eden Zero could happen. I don't know the character, so I can't really say if they will match or not, to be quite honest, because, well, you know, I don't know if there are any characters that look like this in Eden Zero, but it's possible that Eden Zero could be a potential candidate as well. So yeah, you have some options here. I do think it's going to be one of these shows potentially, right, outside of the ones that I mentioned, SAO Bofuri. I think it could be one of these shows because it's part of the spring season and it makes sense to, you know, hype it up. That being said, the collaboration is starting this week, so maybe it's not spring. I'm trying to think, actually. Would it be spring or would it be from this season? It might actually be from this season. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might be from this season. And if it is from this season, we have actually quite a lot of options here as well. You know, we have, of course, Misfit of a Demon King Academy 2. We have Vinland Saga, which is I'm not expecting. Bungo Stray Dogs is possible in my personal opinion. I think that is very likely. There is also a potential, I mean, there's a potential of any of these, in all honesty. Ayakashi Triangle as well. I don't know, it's going to be very interesting to see which one of these will probably get it. Obviously, I do think, actually, one thing I want to check is another show that I could see happening, and of course, this is technically a little bit of a stretch in my personal opinion. If I'm not mistaken, obviously Eminence in the Shadow just ended, I think. Yeah, it just ended like 2 weeks ago. But Eminence in the Shadow is not impossible either, because of course remember that the people making the new Danmachi game, right, Danmachi Battle Chronicles, actually also have licensed the Eminence in the Shadow for their own company as well. So Aiming Inc. makes the Eminence in Shadow mobile game as well as Danmachi Battle Chronicles. So there is a possibility that because we are able to, go like very much out of the way, and we can probably see them talking to Eminence in the Shadow because of all the connections that we have with Danmachi and then Aiming Inc. and then Aiming Inc. making Eminence in the Shadow, right, or the Eminence in Shadow. I think that's also possible. That would be very likely. So yeah, I think it'll be anything from the winter season and the spring season and shows that actually continued in those seasons, I should say, as well. Or I think it's very basic and it's going to be SAO or Yuki, in all honesty, or Bofuri, I should say, not Yuki. SAO and Bofuri possibly. It's going to be very interesting. But I still will maintain, if it is actually League of Legends, I am going to bite a lemon, all right? I am going to bite a lemon. But yeah, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? I'm very curious to see what you all have to say down below in the comments. Because yeah, I have no idea at this point. I have zero idea. This is way too obscure, in all honesty. This is super obscure. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all the Danmemo information and Danmachi news, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy, everybody. Bye bye.